I don't see you.
Hold on, hold on.
All right, now I see. Well, almost saw you.
Here I come. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm sorry, Dave. That was I'm
I
sorry.
see a little blue guy. You turned into a blue alien. All right, welcome to the Freedom Affiliate Network. Getting started series on how to create financial freedom by marketing products on the internet with Guy Cooper from beautiful downtown. Where are you at? Maryland somewhere.
No, yeah, very close to Washington D.C. So if you said that, it would have been
Beautiful
fine.
Washington D.C. and Dave Jaskolski from the beautiful San Francisco Bay Area, coming to you live.
Man, we're in some pretty phenomenal places in the country, huh?
We are. We're in the heart
pretty
of
desirable.
two hubs of the universe here. You know, creating financial freedom on the internet, one step at a time. The
Yes,
guy
sir.
knows the answers. He's got all the steps. So, what step are we taking today, guy? You said you had some wonderful things that you were working on. I'm not sure if anything of those would be applicable for us today, or do we want to work on the website and see if we got a, you know, how we're doing there? I mean, you know, because we last time we worked on the website seemed pretty productive to get, I don't know, you know, like that going.
Absolutely. I think it would be a good idea to actually work on the website today. Yeah, what I worked on this past week was I actually built some intros and outros for videos for our site, and I also built some forms in Adobe Acrobat, which are pretty powerful. And so I think the best thing for us to do today is to work on the site. Those forms are pretty nice because we have forms that have call to actions in them.
Okay.
Where we can track all details from anybody. If they forward the forms, you know, what they're interested in, we can track that information very nicely.
Good. Well, that sounds good, because I think what we want to do is get that site up and running and get our information on there in a way and start capturing our, you know, our list, like our network participants, because I think we want to create this, you know, the power of network marketing and doing it together. I think is one of our themes, is to let's do it together and affiliate with each other so we all can create our financial freedom on the internet and lifestyle freedom. So we don't want to be here doing this all day, right?
Absolutely.
We're going to only take like 45 minutes today, because you know, we'll see what we can get done in 45 minutes.
Absolutely. All right. So you want to go to the website?
Well, do you want me to, or you want to do it because you may be able to? Why don't you go to it, because that way you can do stuff on it, you know?
Yeah, last week I couldn't share, but I don't think I was a moderator. So let's see if I can screen share now.
If you can't, then I'll go.
Can you see my screen, Dave?
Not yet.
You can't. You still see me?
Now I see you in the corner. I see you in the little. Now we're both blanked out. So you can't share.
Give me a second. I am in screen share mode now, so hopefully you can't see me at all. We're blanked out.
I see you.
I
can see you, but I can't see your screen.
I think because you're the super admin. Give me a second. Let me see if it's a way for me to.
But if not, I'll go into it. But
yeah, if we have to, you can go into it. I can make the changes and then load it, and you can refresh your screen and everybody can see it.
Okay. So should it be full screen or Google Hangout, Google Chrome? Full screen?
Yeah, you can go to full screen. What I typically do, let's see. No, go to Google Hangout, and then it'll allow you to see all of your browser window.
Okay, so Google Hangout, Chrome, that one?
And then click on a new tab, and then bring up Freedom Affiliate Network.
Okay, start screen share. Okay. Okay, so it went to like 4 million little
Oh,
tabs.
you
So
know what? I wonder if that's because I'm partially in as well. Let's. I think it may be.
went into the matrix there. There you go. Like I went into. Now it still went like 5 million tab. You know, like it's going forever.
Yeah. You know what? I think it was trying to screen share from me and from you.
Hmm.
Okay. You know what? You're in screen. Now do it again. Let's see what happens.
So go to the Google Hangout Chrome one.
Go. Yeah. Go to yes.
Then put start screen share.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it went through that whole. Can you see that? That whole process of
Yeah. I
5
do see
million
that.
screens?
Yeah. What is going on here? All right. So we're. I guess we're doing trick photography today, huh?
Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're going forever. Infinities. We just saw infinity there. Look at that. So, there we go. How do we stop infinity?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I'm screen sharing, and even though it didn't come up, let me
Okay,
see.
it just keeps going. You see that on your screen like that? All that? Yeah, that's you going in, right? Guy Cooper has added Google effects.
Oh, is that what it says?
That's what it says on me.
I was trying to take it off actually to see if that's part of the problem.
Okay, let me try full screen. Let me just try full screen, see if that works better. Let me screen. No, it still goes. It goes right into that crazy thing there.
Yeah, man, what is going on? You know, I'm sure what that is even though you couldn't see my screen share, it's still in that mode on mine, and it's in that mode on yours as well.
Okay, so we could maybe push cancel. How about cancel it, maybe? Okay.
I canceled mine more than once trying to get rid of it.
So maybe once it's locked in, select a window to show in the video call. So if I select that, it starts screen.
Hey, Dave, go to control panel, because control room. I wasn't able to do it. You're the moderator, and see if there's a button in there or something.
Which one's control panel?
Oh, the one that looks like the little throttle. Second one from the bottom on the left. It's control room, right? That's that panel.
Okay.
Control room.
Dial guests up and down. Eject any bad actors. So that just says dial. All I got is dial guest up or down.
Okay, so that's not it.
Volume or eject actors. Let's look at this webinar jam thing. Oh, that's this display sticky message sidebars chat pads attendee pop-ups, pop-ins and videos.
I don't know why it's not letting us screen share.
Toolbox. What do I got for toolbox? Toolbox. I got little guy.
I'm in the toolbox now. Let's see.
Question. Tools. Is this enable auto load, mute notification sound?
I'll tell you what we can do though. Looking at this, we can add our logo right here in Toolbox. I love that. I need to find out the dimensions so the next time we come on, we can have our logo and our lower third.
Okay. Q&A. Open Q&A downloading app. You can only turn this feature on and off before the broadcast. Okay. Before the broadcast. Enhance, live.
So you know what? Why can't I screen share? What is it do? Let me just try it again, Dave. Do you see the screen share?
Go. No.
Yeah. So you're the super admin. Maybe it's just you that can do that.
It said screen share though. Well, I saw a little thing that said screen.
Oh yeah, it is there.
That's it. So I think that's it. I saw something that said screen share. So it did go into something different. So you were showing me on the screen, so that's why it was hard to tell. But it said screen share on it, so I think it was there.
You still see you?
Yeah, no, I saw it there. Now you just flipped it back. Yeah, it's there.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So now what are we doing?
Well, we're looking at our buttons there, and we're looking at our buttons and seeing, okay, do we have a real capture page yet? Because we've got our initial button.
No. We can set that now.
Please share how much. Okay.
Let me log in the back end so we can set a capture page.
So when someone opens that up, that's what they see. Is that first thing?
Yes. They see this.
Okay.
What colors do we want?
Yeah. Well, let's keep those colors for now. I don't know if we're going to go into colors. Okay. We want to get. See, you're flipping back and forth on me real fast. So every time I talk, I see myself, and then when I stop, I see the screen. So it's a little bit tricky to watch it. So
okay. Let me. So this is the website. So what we want is now this is just the feature content slider. We can also put information right here. Where there's information.
Yeah, well, see, that's why I'd like maybe right there to have a opt-in button. You know, sign in, give us your information to be able to access, that kind of stuff.
We could do that right now, very easily.
So yeah, because I like that on the front page, and then under our little button too, to be able to, the first top button, because that's what it says. Yes, I'd like to be a member of the Create Financial Freedom on the Internet.
Well, these are buttons already.
Yeah, I understand, but we need opt-in. We need to capture email address. Do we have that after we press that button?
Yes. There you go.
There we go. All right, that's there. Good.
Yep. So let's test it. Uh-oh. You know what? Let me go to we're using get response, so let me go to get response and see what happens.
Yeah, explain how you're doing that. Maybe you're right now what we're doing is trying to create a squeeze page. In other words, capture someone's capture email and.
So let me just do it and show you.
Okay.
Let's go to get response.
And what is get response?
I'm sorry. Get response is an autoresponder. You know what? Let me turn this off. Get response is an autoresponder or lead capture mechanism where we can send emails, capture the emails from landing pages, from opt-in pages, and we can send all types of triggers and autoresponder messages to people as well. What did I do here? This is.
Are you mic'd with your super mic now and all that stuff? How are you mic'd up?
No, I just have the regular laptop camera mic.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got an HP something here, full def little thing on top of my my laptop that's plugged into a USB port.
Yes, same thing.
Same
thing. Yep. So we don't have anybody in. Let me grab the create web form. I'm sure that's already created. Here goes the web form.
Yeah. So all this is templated.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm sorry, Dave. I could be talking. Yeah. All the templates here that were just created. Basically what we want is a very simple, low pressure form, name and email address, and then sign up. Right here, you can turn privacy on or off. We want privacy on. We don't necessarily need it to say powered by Get Response, but you could turn that on if you want it off. We could also have a header, footer, and put our names there if we wanted.
Right, and we would maybe want to say powered by GetResponse if we wanted to affiliate with GetResponse, if we could.
Yes, right? Absolutely.
The same, we will probably do that with Webinar Jams because we are endorsing that product. We're testing it out now, and so we're endorsing that product. And this is part of being transparent about us. Whatever we affiliate, we're going to endorse and test out and use because we think it's a good product. We're not going to sell any junk, and if people don't like it, let us know, and we'll find a better product to sell.
Absolutely. Yeah, our goal is to move in the utmost integrity in that regard as well. Let me go back and find out what page that was on. That was here. How much?
Yeah. So Guy is doing all this stuff. See, I wouldn't be able to do this. I don't think So I'm really a novice at that type of stuff. And so if you were doing this on your own, you need to find someone who can do this stuff, I think, Or, I think GetResponse is not that difficult, right? I mean,
it's not very difficult at all. And yes, basically what I'm doing now, if you're familiar with WordPress at all, you can actually create a new page. Thank you, Dave. I needed to talk this process through. Basically, we already have a page created, Fan Success Stories. You'll see two tabs here. One is a visual tab where you can actually see what your page looks like. The other is a text tab where it gives you the JavaScript and code that you need. Here, if you're new, you're not going to know what this code is, but this is where you will, if you notice, the GetResponse code that I got that was here, basically all I did was I hit Control A to highlight all that information. I right-clicked on it, copied that information. This is the HTML. Oh, and you know what? First off, that was the wrong code. So I'm glad I came back and looked at this.
Right.
This is JavaScript. The code that we want for our website is HTML code.
Okay.
So I want to click Control A. I'm glad I looked at that.
And how did you know that's what we wanted?
Well, HTML code is the code that you can easily import in the widget here.
Okay.
So basically, what I'm gonna do
is widget. That's something you made up, or that's a real technical term?
No, this is called a widget. That's it. That's what the name of this is.
That's a technical term, huh?
Yes, technical term.
Not just one of your cute phrases.
Huh? And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click the code that I just received. It's a long code, and paste it here. Look how long that code is. Look at this bar, how long.
Right. This is the stuff why you're buying the software templates, because, in other words, you would have to have a computer programmer program an HTML code, all that stuff, right?
Absolutely.
So when you bought GetResponse, how much did GetResponse cost you?
GetResponse, you can actually get it for free for 30 days, and then it's $15 a month for 1,000 users, and it escalates from there, where it can go to a few $100s a month, if you have 15,000 users or so. So what I recommend is start with the free version, go to the GetResponse, and get that, and then once you're ready to move forward, if you have under 1,000 prospects or people in your funnel, then just go with the smaller version and step up. And Dave, you know what? While we're talking about that, let's go back and talk about why I actually chose GetResponse over some of the other larger companies that do something similar. There's three big boys out there that are very similar: MailChimp, GetResponse, and Aweber. I was with MailChimp for a long time. I like MailChimp. GetResponse seems easier. The other thing that I really like about GetResponse is I had a mechanic shop for 25 years and had over 1,200 prospects or clients that I actually service regularly. Well, in MailChimp, I could not input those contact list in the MailChimp very easily because they have a double opt-in where they don't make it easy for that process. Aweber doesn't make it easier either, but it's a little easier than MailChimp. GetResponse will totally allow you to do that, but and what they'll do is if you have a concern and enough people opt out, then they have to kick in that spam laws, and they'll actually flag you from there. But if you have a really solid, good list that's yours, they'll allow you to import your own list into their product. And their product's a little easier to use, and it's a better interface with a lot of different products. I did a lot of research and study before I actually chose, because I was with MailChimp and had no desire to actually switch to another company before knowing what to go with. Also, the autoresponder on GetResponse is definitely better than MailChimp. Now, with that being said, each of them has a perk. Each of them has something that's actually good about the company. But overall, if you do the research, you'll find that GetResponse is overall the better product, especially at the price point.
Well, good, thanks. And I think I've got Aweber, and I haven't really used it as an autoresponder, and I know that that's the standard of the industry, at least a basis for a lot of websites and development and templates and all that type of stuff. So I'm in there, and I don't even know what I pay a month on it. So that's one of the things. So I have a fee. You're going to have a fee a month on all these things. So it's not. This is going to be some of your operating expenses. Is $15 a month to be able to have someone automatically collect your information and send out emails, etc. Is very cheap compared to like having if you had someone licking envelopes and sending them out and that type of stuff. Think about that,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so this is the beauty of the web. This is the beauty of the web, is that we have these things where we can send out like you said, 1,000 emails, for $15 versus if you want to send out 1,000 mailings, I mean, what is it? Postage is 45 cents. So you figure that out. That's you're talking a few $1,000 just in cost, plus someone printing and the printing fees and putting in an envelope and all that type of stuff.
Absolutely. Hey, Dave, I don't know if you saw that. What I did was I actually tested the form. Did you see that?
I didn't see it. I don't know where I was daydreaming or something. I was thinking.
Well, what I did was I tested the form.
Okay.
This form doesn't have color, so we need to go back and choose a form that we like as far as the color.
Okay.
I'm just going to plug an email in.
Right now we're using like blue and yellow. I mean that seems to, and we can try out other colors because we're looking at red, white, and blue, and I think that the problem with red is it sort of means stop, and we're trying to associate it with freedom. So what is freedom? I'm thinking blue, like blue sky, that's freedom. Yellow is the sun, that's sort of freedom. The color is associated with lightness, brightness, freedom, and blue is also, I think, with water and money and power, and but so I think we're working on it.
I love it. I love it. Let me show you this. What I want to do is anytime that you create a form or do anything on your website, actually anything for that matter, you should always test it to make sure that it works. Don't really like where this form is positioned. It's actually kind of to the left of the page where the headline kind of obscures with the image. We'll change that. It doesn't really have color, but what I want to do now is just check out the functionality to make sure it works. So I have my name there. I have an email address there that I've already signed up for. Let's just see if it goes to GetResponse. All right, well, it did. It says you've already subscribed to this list, and I don't want to proceed, but that just shows us that the system works.
Good.
Yep. So now what we want to do is we want to actually find a form. This is what I like about GetResponse.
Yeah, I like that one, the yellow and blue one. You just click that. Because I'm looking back here, there's a Cheerios box on the left side. I don't know if you can see it. But it's got yellow background, and then it's got black letters, and and then it's got some red on it, So I'm just looking at I'm not here endorsing Cheerios or anything, but just that we look at the big guys. I like that. That's pretty bright. That looks, the Cheerios uses yellow in the back and black letters and has a little blue in it and white in it and red in it. So, I think that the big guys have the professionals who done the psychological research on all this stuff, and so sometimes we talk about just sort of the Dan Kennedy swipe and deploy method. You just you take what you see out there, and there's a reason they don't. Those colors are all in there for a reason. Everything on there is strategically placed and thought about and marketed, just like every McDonald's thing is. They don't, when they have that many millions of dollars going out, they have experts doing all this stuff, and so we can sort of
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Dave, what I'm going to do also, I'll put another image there. I'll put our logo here. Right now, I'm going to remove the footer because it's just a file there, which I
Yeah.
don't really think fits our site.
Right. That's not. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to remove that. I don't think we need a headline. What do you? Oh,
No, and
you
I
know,
don't like the headline in white either. I would like it in black if it was there. But
well, that's yellow. That's yellow there.
yeah, I mean, but the wording in it was. I like the yellow, but I don't like the. I would like the white print in it.
We can change it.
Uh,
What would you like for that to say? What should that say? Join the fan network, huh?
Become a fan, huh? No. How about that?
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. How about that?
Become a fan. All right, so let's change the color of this. You know what? Let me find out what color blue this is. Because I like
try
that.
black. Try black in it. Just see what black would. I think black against yellow. That's a good.
Oh, you know what? Black against yellow is great. You're right.
Yeah. Because you're looking at your little live logo up in the right-hand corner of the screen, and it's yellow with black letters. So yellow, I mean, typically white against with black is your standard best stuff, for print and copy.
Well, they say that a yellow background with black text on it is one of the easiest things to view, and it's also one of the things that you can see the furthest or cleanest. Or something.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the churros box, so I just learned from my churros box. So.
All right, so let's go and let me go to the next step. Let me grab the colors to this. I'll grab this form.
I like it. Simple.
Yep. Let's grab the HTML code. I'm going to click in this box. So to copy something, see how if you see this bar here, how short it is.
Yes.
You don't have to actually. A lot of times people will highlight it and go all the way to the bottom. That's a lot of stuff in there.
Like drag and paste, right?
Control A.
Control A means select it all, right?
Yep. And then hit copy. I'm going to go back to our source. Go back to the text part of our source. I know that let's see, everything from here down was bad. Oh, you know what?
See, this is a little technical here. So how do you know that?
Oh, you know what? Give me a second and I'll show you.
Right.
Yeah, this is a little bit technical. This is something that you got to practice for a little while. I know when the code started, one of the things that we could have done. There's not much on this page for one. All we have is please share how much money you make a month, and this information is here. What I knew that code stopped right here where it says please share your story.
Right, I got you.
Please share your story is right here.
I got you.
Yep. So I knew, and the page had nothing else on it outside of that. So I knew that everything below share your story is the part of the form. So now I'm going to plug it back in, put the new form here. We'll go back and look at it, see how we like it. Under preview changes, here we go. It didn't put it in the area that we wanted. Why is that?
It went into that little box, huh?
Yeah, give me a second. Something is.
You got the color and you got the form there.
I don't like the code though. It didn't. You know what? Maybe I need to update it. Sometimes you have to update it. Oh no! The first thing I did was preview, but now I just applied what we just did to the page. So let's see how that looks. Let's refresh. See how we look. Still the same.
And then become a fan didn't go into the yellow; it went into the blue for some reason.
And something's wrong with the code. If you notice, see some code down here. It should not be there. So let me go back.
Right. You see the fan. It says become a fan is in the blue. It didn't go up into the yellow box for some reason. I don't know what.
Yeah, we'll figure that out right now.
So there's two, because on the screen, each part of the screen, the page is like the left side, the middle, and the right side. They have little sort of like quadrants, right? So you have to, and then you have to like the banner going all the way across the screen at the top. So I think when you can put web pages are laid out that way, where you have those little quadrants, so you can have all your stuff sort of skewed left, skewed right, centered, all that type of stuff, right?
Absolutely. And give me 1 second, and I'll show you where that's located.
Yeah, typically then we talk about above the fold is when the first time when you open a page, what you see is above the fold, that's the first most important place that people are going to see. So you want to be able to capture their attention right there and get their information. So we want to keep that information above the fold.
Yes, sir. Give me a second. I want to see what's happening with this thing.
And it may just be that template isn't working properly. Who knows?
Yeah, let's see.
Because a couple things are down. It's like posted down for some reason. It seems like the Become a Fan should be up higher, and then I don't know if that would help it, but
yeah, no, it's not. This is not working right at all. Give me a second. Let's see something.
So submit is in there, but just some of the stuff didn't go right.
I'll have to go back and look at it and see what happened.
Yeah, and then there you got Become a Fan is like right in the middle, huh? You see how Become a Fan is in the middle on that page? Look at that. You see
how part of that button too, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting. So that maybe some of it was like sent to the middle of the page, and the other side was sent to the left of the page, so it sort of split it up.
But all I did was copy the code here. Give me a second. Let me see.
It's interesting because Become a Fan went right to the middle, which is in black, but no bar, So this is where we don't know what happened. So, I mean, we got two choices. One is to just start over and choose a different template, or play around with it,
and see. Yep.
Like you said, refresh it, and then apply it, and then go back. And that's something I think I learned a little bit from working with Aweber, is that sometimes you have to apply it and then to be able to see what happened, the changes in the actual page.
One thing I didn't do, I didn't save.
That's it. It was good there. Did you see it? That was good.
Yeah, I didn't save it.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Now it's there.
Oh, did it change it?
Yeah, no, it's there now. It's right.
Oh, no. We're on we want to get response.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you got it right. I did right.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see.
Include case style. There's something that said on, off, include case style.
Oh, CSS style. Yeah, that's the buttons and the way they look and feel, the colors and everything that are there. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it'll strip it out and it won't have any color there. So the CSS. Let's see what we got here. Otherwise, we can move on, and I can come back and fix this. And
yeah, I guess what we do just redo it, see, copy maybe one little piece of the code didn't get copied right or something like that.
Right. All right. So yeah, why did Become a Fan? Why was that in the middle? And and the rest of it wasn't.
Yeah, cause is there a place where it says where to put the
I can change it. Yes. Right now, I just pasted the code there, and I was going to place it once I went back to the new page. So let's see. Still doing the same thing. Okay. I need to go back and look at this and figure out why it's doing this.
Yeah. Now, how would you move that to the? How would you move it to the middle or to the side? Where is that?
A couple ways. The easiest way is to actually. Oh, it changed it again. Is to highlight it and just change it. and just put it in the center.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why it's okay. Well, now it did it,
Center,
but
at least. That's good. I mean, because it's there. At least something that's there is
it
better
took
than
the
nothing.
color out for some reason.
This is the CSS thing didn't happen.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. Well,
Become a fan. I like it, and I like that. Become a fan. I like that's maybe a logo. I like that.
I like that a lot as well. Give me a second. Let's see. I'm trying to see why it's not separating.
You see there, and it goes a little bit off center. That the become a fan. It's interesting.
It is. Guess I need to turn my email off, huh? Yeah, I need to go back and play with this. Let me test it. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, because it's something on there is better than nothing. I think even if it's not perfect. Yes. If someone wants to become a fan, and I don't know if we should put become a fan member or just become a fan. I mean, see, this is where we get complicated, right? All these little ideas pop up. So.
Oh, you know what? I'm doing it in the right place.
I like become a fan because then I think simple is better, right?
That's right. Yeah, I like fan as well. I like that a lot. All right, so it's definitely working though.
Good. So if it works, and we accomplished at least getting a opt-in for people who come and see the site. So we're looking forward to having more than 1,000 members so we can upgrade our get response B.
That's right. That's right. You know, as we talk about that, you say you had Aweber. They're very close between Aweber, MailChimp, and GetResponse. Like I said, I did a lot of research, and it was so close but people that tested all three unanimously liked the GetResponse, and that's why I went with it. And I will say, I've never used Aweber, but it's definitely easier to use than what I found at MailChimp. There's a number of things that are much easier. There are some components that MailChimp has that it doesn't, but that's with all of them from what I understand. So.
Right. So I mean, I think that so let's just recap because we got about 7 minutes, and so one thing is just like getting a automatic system set up. So I think that's part of the beginning of any internet business is setting up your system. So one of it's the web page, and then the second is the most important thing is getting people to opt in. So we create our list. This is the most important thing is having your lists. So with a list of people, then you can start marketing. And I think that's the key to the whole industry.
That's right.
And automating it is this part here. You don't have to do this every day. This is just in the initial phases, and then when you want to tune it up, this is what you're going to do. That's why most people, probably even the best, aren't that good at this because you don't do it every day. You know what I mean? You just do it when you have to, right?
That's right.
Because you do this, and you're pretty good at getting around a computer. But once you get it set up, or you could even go on Fiverr and have someone set it up for you. Probably set up that little autoresponder, and they would probably do that. That's another option, is to go on to Fiverr and have someone do that. Particularly just what Guy just did now, to have someone set that up for you.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And the other thing is we've stated almost in every meeting that we've had, accountability. When you have somebody that holds you accountable to move forward, to keep moving. Because today, to be honest with you, I was very out of it. And if I didn't have Dave, if I didn't know that I had to, do this with Dave today, I could have very easily said, "Oh, let's do this another day." And I'm sure there's been times when he's been like that as well. And also because we knew for you also, but it's very important for us to have accountability when we hold each other accountable on times that you don't feel like it, or times that it's hard to press on. We've been at this for a long time.
That's true, and I think just doing even like we're doing 45 minutes today, just doing that gets us somewhere, ahead, and and we're making progress on getting this thing up and rolling. Like this little step, I think, is a big step. That's each step is the next step. I think part of the other thing we've been talking about is how come a lot of people don't succeed, and that is because they get overwhelmed or have too much to do, and aren't taking care of the next most important thing. And so for us, this is the next most important thing, is just to get our opt-in page up and get this here website up. So instead of we have visions of all kinds of stuff, but let's just get this makes you feel good, right? I mean, at least we got that up, right? It may not be perfect, but we got something up there.
Sure. And then you said it. I mean, not to reiterate what he said, but one of the things that we both, him and I both struggle with, and I dare say most people that will watch this struggle with as well, is we have so many options of things we can do to get our companies up and running. And we try to do most of them, a lot of it at the same time. But to come to the place where you're like, you know what, let me focus on getting this one area. What's the most important thing I can get done today to get moving? That's one of my largest struggles. I'm always trying to do multiple things at the same time, thinking, I got to get all of this, these 6 things to stand up out of the 60. But it feels good, like you said, to just get the one up and done.
Right. I feel better about just doing this because we've been not looking. I mean, when we work on the website itself, it seems like we really actually get something done that's concrete. Like those other buttons are a lot nicer, and those are really cool, and we've got some good copy, and we've gotten some, like stuff comes out of it. So I do think that we've accomplished something that's important today.
Sure.
And then how do you get your name under your little picture? I don't think I have my name under my picture when it comes on. How did you do that?
Oh, go to the toolbox, the Hangout, Google Hangout toolbox.
The toolbox. Let's see. All right.
And we're in a Google Hangouts now with Webinar Jam. Are you there?
Yeah.
All right. See the little man all the way to the left beside that speaker? Click on that.
Okay.
Very top. See the lower third is off.
Okay. I got lower third. Okay, is off. Yes.
Yeah. Turn it on. That's it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah, I see it.
I know. Okay. Dave Jaskolski. Okay. All right, so then we can put a logo in there or something.
What I do is for the next time I'll set up a logo where we have a logo there.
Cool. Hey, look at that. Save. How about that? Set presets. There we go. Cool. Yep. I saw your little name in there. It was cool. I got a different picture in mine, I think. I got my picture with my flannel shirt on and my logo.
I like that, man. I think that looks good. Hey, now, do I have a picture of me there as well?
No, you just got the little blue alien guy.
Oh, okay. So I got to put a picture for here. Good stuff, Dave. I know you have to go shortly.
Yes, well, I think the success, so this is successful. So I think, and then I think we talk about what are we going to do, what one thing next week, and so let's talk about a couple of things that we want to look at by our next hangout on Friday.
Well, I think one of the things we need to do is you wrote up the mission and everything of the fan network. We need to get that information, and post that where people can see it, and maybe clean the site up. So that, and also the clean up, and maybe add, some color to the buttons to make the site spruce it up a little bit.
Okay, so I'll get that mention. I just haven't been able to find it. That was one of the things I was going to try doing today, because I know I emailed it to you, and then I know it's on my OneNote somewhere, and
I'm gonna go back and look as well, man. I don't know why I can't find that.
Because
that was an important
emails that I sent you, but just look, through emails I sent you, and I know I emailed it. I had two versions of it, like the I and then the we version,
right?
Just stating it from like what we're doing as a company, the fan network, or what we're going to do like as individuals kind of thing. So what perspective we wanted to read it from. But yeah, and I have the hard copy of it. The worst I can do, I guess, is Well, I know it's there somewhere. So, see, this is some of the little technical stuff. It's how to keep track of all this junk, right? You know, and I think that's another thing we got to learn how to do.
Hey, Dave, let me ask you a question. So you have the hard copy.
Yes.
What is it named? What do you call it?
Okay, let me see.
Because I looked for this thing. I couldn't believe that I couldn't find it.
Okay, if I can find it now. So I had the hard copy. I read it to you last week, right? You know, and I had it right here. So
Yeah.
I keep having it.
Yeah.
I keep
If I had the title, that may.
You know, I think
Was it called Mission?
I think I had FAN. And that's something. Okay. Yeah, there's no fan action. I think I might have fan. You know, and I can't find it right now. That's something. I have it right here.
Okay, that's all right.
I think it was FAN. It just said say fan. Did it say mission on it? Did it say? Let me just look real quick, and then I think I might have it right here.
Yeah, I can't believe I can't find this thing, man.
Well,
No?
no.
No worries, no worries.
All right, but we'll find it. So that's okay. So that, I think getting that on our front page would be good to just have so that and then we have our mission. We can make it up our mission or credo, we call it, right?
Yes.
And to have that so that people can see when they become a fan what they're becoming, you know, what they're joining a network of high integrity marketing. So okay, that's what I'll look at that and get that, find that and get it up one way or the other.
Okay.
I just have to
Sounds
retype.
good. Sounds good.
All right, buddy. So
Thanks.
we're signing off for this episode.
Yep.
And all right. So I'll talk to you next Friday then.
All right. Very good. Great meeting as well. Thanks, Dave.
All right.
Bye-bye.
How do we?